Welcome to DoubleACS Field for tonight's crucial Hockomock League encounter. The Bombardiers playing host to the Mansfield Hornets, the traditional Hockomock League power, and they are back on top of the Hockomock League again this season. The Bombardiers are in for a real fight here tonight. Josh Perry and Justin Alves bringing you the game for DoubleACS Sports.
Attleboro, remember, played, well, it has to be said, a pretty poor game the first meeting between these two. They played 30 minutes of bad basketball, played 2 minutes of outstanding basketball, scored the last 14 points in a come-from-behind victory as they won 65-61 at home. Gelasso now throws it ahead to Nasso. He's ahead of the pack, and he throws it down. Kevin Nasso, maybe that will turn things around as he gets the crowd into it. The first 2 points, and an emphatic 2 points for the Bombardiers. Dunkley racing up, 3 seconds to go, 2 seconds, Daly to the basket. She draws the foul before the buzzer sounded. Rachel Daly going to the basket is going to have a chance from the free throw line to try to give Attleboro the win. And they're not even going to let her shoot the second one. Rachel Daly with 22 on the night, 12 in the fourth quarter alone. 20 from Bree Hawkwater, and the Lady Bombardiers get win number 1 on the season in dramatic fashion. Rachel Daly's free throw with no time remaining, a 64-63 win for Attleboro. Although Attleboro have created 2 very good chances that they haven't been able to take. Here's Kiefer with the left foot, chips it up over Medeiros, and Jake Kiefer with the left foot, able to find the back of the net, and Attleboro, just as I was saying, they couldn't find the finish. They now take a 1-0 lead.
For the Bombardiers, this is a season of change. No more Maddie Campbell and no more OCL, as they will make the change over to the Hockomock League. But one of the biggest changes that they're going to make this season is on offense, as instead of the usual wing T that everybody's become accustomed to seeing, the Bombardiers are going to make the switch to the spread formation. And Justin, obviously, making that move to the spread, there's one guy that's going to have to run the offense.
Now Beauregard with a chance. He's got Beaudry to his right. He'll take the shot, and it slips by Dunn. The first mistake we've seen from J.J. Dunn, and John Beauregard, with exactly 5 minutes left to go in the game, has given Attleboro their first lead against the Shamrocks this year at 2-1. Wampler springs Martins down the right-hand side. Martins trying to check it back in, and it finds its way to the back of the net. Troy Martins comes up with a huge goal. I'm not even sure how that one found its way in. He was just trying to cross it, but Troy Martins has tied things up at 2 apiece with 3.5 minutes left to go.
Welcome to the 90th edition of the holiday matchup. It's Attleboro versus North Attleboro here from a chilly DoubleACS Field. Happy holidays, everyone. Josh Perry and Justin Alves bringing you the game for DoubleACS Sports. Thank you to all of you who are joining us live here on Channel 15 this morning.
George swings through it. Dakota Rabbit has done it. He has completed the no-hitter, and he has struck out 16 Bombardiers in the process, and has given the Bishophian Shamrocks a 4-0 win over their in-city rivals, and has evened up their record at 2-2. But the senior has stepped up. He might not get the plaudits of the Sam Dodges and the Tommy Romeros, but Dakota Rabbit has come out here today at Attleboro High School and thrown a gem.
In 1989, Little League instituted a separate division called the Challenger Division, to enable boys and girls with special needs the opportunity to enjoy the game of baseball. There are now over 30,000 children playing in Challenger divisions nationwide. Attleboro Youth Baseball has recently adopted this program, and last weekend they held their second annual Challenger Division tournament at the Ponson Hewitt Fields. After 14 straight losses, the Bombardiers went into last season's clash with North Attleboro full of confidence that 2008 would be the year to finally end the streak. After falling behind early, things looked grim. History was repeating itself once again. But then they found that inner belief and the reservoir of talent needed to finish off an historic comeback in front of an ecstatic, packed house at DoubleACS.
And you can see Mike Barry being lifted up by his teammates. The North Attleboro has finally been beaten here today at DoubleACS Field. The Attleboro players celebrating as the clock running down to 0. And Justin, they've finally done it. Here on Thanksgiving Day, the Attleboro players can cap what has been a remarkable season with a victory over North Attleboro. Good pass, Nasso to Vasquez, goes up and under, and he's able to scoop it home. What a shot by Besley Vasquez, and he draws the foul on Burlingame. Unbelievable bucket for the Bombardiers. and now they lead by double digits.
Here with head coach Mark Houle before the Mansfield game. Coach, obviously a huge game tonight. You guys come in at 7-2, off to a great start this season, but this really is not just a defining night for you guys, but could be a defining week for the team.
The Attleboro High softball team has had some ups and downs, and this year, while their overall record hasn't been stellar, the Lady Bombardiers finished at 4-4 in the Old Colony League, good enough for second place, and another chance to play in the Division I state tournament. Over the past 4 years, there has been one constant for head coach Deb Carrero, and that has been star pitcher Devin Agile, who wrapped up her final regular season against North Attleboro last week. And I want to thank our great crew here tonight for bringing you this live 2-hour extended broadcast of election coverage. For James Jones, I'm Josh Perry. Have a good night.